All right, welcome back. It didn't take too long for me to be back with another draft, and it has already began, as a matter of fact. Um, so with the first overall pick is Justin Jefferson. The second pick is Jamar Chase. The third pick is Christian McCaffrey, and we have the 12th pick. And I'm excited about the 12th pick, mainly because so far in this underdog journey, I've been placed at the 103, 104, 106. I've yet to be placed beyond the 106. So I'm excited to see how we can do at the 112. This is actually the draft pick that I have in the FLM, and I did do some wheeling and dealing in the FLM. I don't have the 12th or 13th pick. I did trade them away. However, I do like the picks that I have. Um, Although that being said, the 12th and 13th pick are a great place to be. And here we see Kupp, his new injury, that the injury update. We're seeing him fall right now. Let's see, maybe he does fall to us. I don't know. Wow. Okay. So big running back run. So it looks like we're going to be going wide receiver here. Um, let's see. So Cooper Kupp, Stephon Diggs, CD Lamb are available. It's interesting. We know Cooper Kupp is day to day, but getting him in the 201 along with Stephon Diggs, let's see what. Garrett Wilson. Wow. Okay. Now, this is a build that honestly I am surprised by. So, we're going to take Stephon Diggs here. And, okay, he's day to day, but it's Cooper Kupp. There's a chance he misses week one. I understand, but he'll be back. I think 201 is a really fair price. Yeah, I'm going Cooper Kupp. It's also a unique build. I don't know how many other teams have Stephon Diggs and Cooper Kupp on their team. So we start off with a very nice build: Stephon Diggs, Cooper Kupp, and one second. I apologize. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out how to make it so you guys can see the whole screen. Let's see. Okay, so I'll figure that out later. However, just to keep you guys updated, right now, once we took Stephon Diggs and Cooper Kupp, CD Lamb was the next pick at the 202, Saquon Barkley at the 203, Amon Ra at the 204, Devontae at the 205, Chris Olave at the 206. All right, so there's a wide receiver run that that happens after us. Um, so we're 17 picks away still. Okay. All right, we're back. So once Amon-Ra, Devontae, and Chris Olave go, Jalen Waddle goes at the 19th, Derrick Henry goes at the 20th, Devontae Smith at the 21st, Calvin Ridley at the 22nd pick. But this is as we have been expecting so far. Jalen Hurts at the 211. It's interesting seeing Jalen Hurts as the QB1 in a lot of these drafts. And then now Patrick Mahomes at the 212. Getting a quarterback run right there. So, of course, we're kind of looking at the running backs. We wouldn't mind a Gibbs, Ramondre, or Etienne here. There are some decent receivers here. However, yeah, I think we're looking at a running back. Let's see who falls to us. Maybe someone of value does. I'm expecting Josh Allen to be off the board soon, and Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm looking at Travis Etienne potentially. Jahmyr Gibbs is still on the board, and Ramondre Stevenson. It would be nice. I'd be looking at Lamar Jackson on the turnaround. Well, we do have back-to-back picks, so I just realized that. That is very nice. Let's see. Lamar Jackson, Travis Etienne, or Ramondre Stevenson. So I think we'd go running back, potentially, if both of them fall. If not, I wouldn't mind taking Lamar as our QB1. Let's see. Let's see what happens, but I don't want to jinx ourselves. Come on. Give us the players we want. All right. Okay, Ramondre goes. See, we jinx ourselves. That's the issue, guys. Don't talk out loud when you're doing these underdog drafts. Somehow the lobby can hear you, but not. I'm defeated. I swear to God, if Lamar goes now. I am defeated. Okay, so Lamar would be nice, of course. Are you kidding me? The 3 people we had in our queue just went 1, 2, 3. Pisses me off. Yep, Debo. Going Debo here, and then we're going to go an interesting build. I really don't like the running backs here. Yep. We're going to go Christian Watson. So, we went 4 wide receivers. Very, very unique build. Stephon Diggs at the 112, which is honestly tremendous value. Cooper Kupp at the 201. Fantastic value. We do know that he is day to day. However, it is Cooper Kupp. He misses 1 week. Big whoop. We're going to forget. Yeah, I do like that pick. And then Debo Samuel, Christian Watson. Now, we're obviously really wide receiver heavy, which is sort of, a concern looking at our next couple rounds, knowing we're 18 picks away. What I'm really looking at right now is running backs. I think we're going to need some of these running backs that have some question marks for sure. They're we're basically going 0 RB build. Yeah, okay. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go running back, focused. Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence. They're nice picks for sure. But I'd be looking at Brock Purdy, Jordan Love, Matt Stafford. Some of these picks, lower quarterbacks. That's what I'm looking at. But if they do fall in value, we will snag them. Then looking at our running backs. Kenneth Walker, someone who would be nice. Alexander Mattison, Damian Pierce, J.K. Dobbins. Those are the 4 running backs I'm going to be looking at. For receiver, I think we probably stay away from receiver now that we've taken receiver the first 4 rounds. The only person I would consider is maybe Christian Kirk, Tyler Lockett, Chris Godwin, Jahan Dotson. Yeah, that's what I'd be looking at. It's just they would really have to fall in value. And then Darren Waller would be nice, or even George Kittle, before there's sort of a fall off. So we have our players queued up. Let's see who falls back to us. After our pick with Christian Watson, DJ Moore went at the 38th, or the 402. Justin Fields at the 403, Mike Williams at the 404, Joe Mixon at the 405, Drake London at the 406, Brandon Ayuk at the 407, Najee at the 408, Aaron Jones at the 409, Deontay at the 410, Breece Hall at the 411, TJ Hawkinson at the 412. At the turnaround beginning of the 5th, we got Christian Kirk, Kenneth Walker at the 502, Trevor Lawrence at the 503, Darren Waller at the 504, someone we were looking at. Jahan Dotson at the 505. So the 506 is on the clock right now as they take Alexander Mattison. Some of these quarterbacks that we do want are still on the board. Same with the running backs, which I like. Okay, so I think we're going to get some players that we want. Now, I'm just going to stay silent and kind of just hope for the best. Because I'm really looking at 4 players here and just hoping 2 of them fall. Let's see. Ezekiel looks like they're on. Okay, they take Chris Godwin. I'm all right with that. Okay, dang. So Justin Herbert is one of the players that we definitely did really want. George Kittle, okay. All right, so I'm glad at least one of these running backs is falling to us. I'm just hoping both fall to us. That would be a really nice start, actually. Okay, that hurts, but J.K. Dobbins is still here. Tyler Lockett we're not. Yeah, no. J.K. Dobbins for sure. Now, is there a running back we might want to take a stab on? I'm going Tyler Lockett. Yep. It's such a strong wide receiver group with Tyler Lockett in there. I kind of love it too much. Yeah. We're going Stephon Diggs, Cooper Kupp, Debo Samuel, Christian Watson, Tyler Lockett. You're telling me four of those guys can't compete on a high level on a week to week basis? I mean, I'm excited about this team. If we can get help with running back in 20 picks, which is really worrisome, but what I'm hoping for is there's a big wide receiver sort of run that could happen here with Mike Evans, Jordan Addison, Zay Flowers, Quentin Johnson. It's getting slightly thin, but then we know that Kyle Pitts, Dallas Goedert, Deshaun Watson, some of those guys will go. So James Cook, Miles Sanders are going to be gone. I wouldn't mind taking a stab at Javonte here. I would not mind taking a stab at Javonte. David Montgomery and James Conner are other people I'd be looking at, and Rachaad White. I don't mind this. Yep. Okay. So, of course, we're looking at these guys. But I don't think James Cook. No. I think we want to stay away from Cam Akers. James Cook, I'm recently kind of higher on. Just hearing a lot of good stuff. Mainly about the upside that he brings with his pass catch ability. And we just recently found out that he's going to be essentially double his touches. So doubling his opportunity is massive. And if he's the guy out there in Buffalo, then, I mean, he's going to have a lot of opportunity to get touchdowns. I think that's what we're looking for, but I'll be shocked if he falls. Yep. Just as we say that, 6:09, James Cook falls. So, Stephon Diggs in the first round, Cooper Kupp in the second round, Deebo Samuel in the third round, Christian Watson in the fourth round. It's all really like value plays that I'm doing here. Right? So, Deebo Samuel. I would have rather had an Amari Cooper or Keenan Allen. However, it's still very good value. And then Christian Watson, someone I kind of reached on, but kind of just taking that depth, and Tyler Lockett, I think it's great value at the end or the beginning of the sixth. I think we're doing a value play in this draft, and I think we're gonna get some decent running backs coming back our way. It would be nice getting James Conner and Rachaad White as our 2 and 3. As Jonathan Taylor goes off the board finally. At 7-4. Interesting. I was going to say, I wouldn't have minded taking a stab at him 6 picks away. Kyle Pitts goes. Let's take a look. Deshaun Watson still on the board. No. I think we're good there. I'm just hoping we can get 2 of these 3 running backs mainly. Alvin Kamara's, I'm kind of hesitant on. Pacheco. As James Conner just goes. So David Montgomery and Rachaad White are still there. David Montgomery is someone that's interesting. Not like he came out as a very hype runner. Wow, Zach Charbonnet, what is going on? I think yeah, David Montgomery there would be great value. You know, he does had he's always underperformed, besides that 1 year. But I think he's gonna get a lot of touchdown volume in Detroit, which is really nice. Yeah, I think we gotta go David Montgomery. And then I'm looking at Rashad White, Khalil Herbert, Alvin Kamara, Isaiah Pacheco. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go Rashad White here. I think he gives us PPR upside, pass catch volume upside. So I think that's really nice. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how to make sure we can maximize the screen. I think I may have figured it out finally. Wow. Okay, I see what I was doing wrong. I think. Okay. Let's see if you guys have a better view of, what's going on my screen. I don't mean to. Yes, I can rate your fantasy team. If you're still on the chat. Yes, you guys can finally see my whole screen, which is really nice. And I apologize, I just realized that we got our first viewer and they asked us to rate their team. And unfortunately, I think they may have left our stream. However, if you, Alex at fault, if you do come back, we would be happy to rate your fantasy football team. I'm glad we got the screen figured out. I was running a lot of these fancy football drafts with just you guys being able to see the top quarter. Now, yeah, we're trying to figure out how to give you guys a better viewing experience at home, and we're really trying to just learn how to do these, learn the game of YouTube, and I think we'll do a good job at it. But mainly just optimizing your viewing experience is our goal. Let's see. So, coming back to the draft, we're obviously not looking at. We're still gonna have to look at running back. Now, yeah, I'm glad that we got two of those guys because running backs definitely fell off. AJ Dillon can have a pass catching role, so that's someone I wouldn't mind. Njoku either. I'd be looking at a Kirk Cousins or Geno Smith if you want to go get our guy there. Njoku would be nice as well. Not looking at wide receiver. I think we take an AJ Dillon and yeah, I think we take AJ Dillon here. And then which one do we want to take? I think Geno Smith can be actually really good this season with the added weapons. And we have that Tyler Lockett connection. I think that's what we're going to do with a lot of these quarterbacks with this one, where we're going to go ahead and try to get Geno Smith. We're going to go ahead and try to get Jordan Love. And then we're going to go ahead and try to get maybe Brock Purdy or Matt Stafford. That's going to be our goal. So let's get them queued up and really optimize those stacks on a week-to-week basis. So Jordan Love, Brock Purdy, they're going at that 150 range. So we do have some time to go ahead and get our second quarterback, which is nice. So that lets us focus on running back and tight end. Now for tight end, I'd be looking at Dalton Schultz and then maybe a Cole Kmet. So there we go. Let's see what value falls to us, but we still want to hammer down some decent running backs. Wide receivers are alright. There's not too many good values here. Maybe an Alan Lazard, maybe a Nico Collins, maybe a Zay Jones. That's what I'm looking at. Marvin Mims, maybe, especially with Jerry Jeudy going down now. That's not a bad pick. So running back, I think we're looking at Jamal Williams. For that first 4-week upside, Samaji P. Ryan. Even Devon A-Chain. Yep, that's what we're looking at. Elijah Mitchell maybe, but yeah, not a big fan of. Yeah, these two I would prefer for sure. We're 10 picks away. We still have a lot of these guys available. Alan Lazard we haven't drafted yet. Would be nice. I would say that in 6 picks, we should be looking at Alan Lazard. We should be looking at Dalton Schultz. We should be looking at Jamal Williams for sure. I think Jamal Williams should go up. Ideally, yeah, if we can end up with the two of them, those guys that I just mentioned, that would be nice. How do I get the chat up? Let's see. Settings. Where's the chat feature? We're 4 picks away. Jamal Williams just went. We're gonna have to scramble at running back. Let's see. Shad Penny. So talented, so efficient. Just gets injured all the time. I wouldn't mind it. Wow, and Rashad Penny, Tyler Algier just go. We're gonna go ahead and take Alan Lazard here. And then on our next pick, we're gonna be taking I think Dalton Schultz would be their best bet. I think, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So, looking at our team, our wide receiver group is nasty. We got our tight end, we got our quarterback. We're really looking to strengthen our running back group. I don't mind our running back group, but I think we can get maybe 2 more key pieces, and it could go a decent way. And then we're also looking to get some of these quarterbacks that we mentioned. Jordan Love, Brock Purdy, Matt Stafford, mainly for the upside that we can get through these connections through our receivers, since that's our strong point. I don't mind the team though. I'm starting to like it a lot. And that's all our team's gonna depend on if we can maybe get like 1 running back steal, whether it's a handcuff, whether it's, someone who we think could beat the competition in the backfield. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more picks, which is nice. I foresee at least taking 2 more running backs. I foresee taking 2 more quarterbacks and maybe 1 more tight end if we go high tight end. I don't know, we'll see. Cole Kmet does fall to us. I wouldn't mind him. Or else I'll probably be punting until Greg Dulcich. Which we have a while for that, so Quanquo and Laporta went, and Zay Jones goes, and then Derek Carr goes. So what are we doing on quarterback? On quarterbacks, there's still some leeway, but Elijah Mitchell is still falling. Kenneth Gainwell. I would rather have Roshan Johnson. I think that's like one of those sleeper picks we could have. I don't mind that at all. Also, Gus Edwards would be nice. I'm not sure where he is. Right here at some point. Tampa Bay and Green Bay. Yep. So let's see what we can get. Tyjae Spears, someone who's we're hearing good stuff about. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do if they do fall to us. Don't be drafting Jeff Wilson. He was placed on IR yesterday, so that really shows that maybe Devon Achane is the guy there. Or they brought in Raheem Mostert, if I'm correct, too. But there's rumors that Miami really tried to get Jonathan Taylor. So I would be careful, thinking they are going to be the dominant guys. Because Jonathan Taylor could come in there early in the season, maybe like week 5. Or before the trade deadline at least. So 8 picks away. I'm looking at Tyjae Spears. Looking at potentially Condre Miller. Wouldn't mind that. Don't love these picks. Yeah. So we're gonna hope that we get one of the 2 rookies, kind of for that upside. And then Tyjae Spears. Interesting. Chase Claypool goes off the board at 13.10. And we're on the board after Kenny Pickett goes. So we're going to get Tyjae Spears, which is very nice. And I think we're also going to take Condre Miller. Essentially, we are kind of hoping one of these rookies hit. That'd be massive for us and our team. Yeah, I don't mind this build. It's interesting going 6 running backs, especially this early on. But we kind of just took a shot on a lot of different guys. And we're going to see what happens. And then Brock Purdy goes. So now Jordan Love may go, which would be... Oh boy, okay. Yeah, oh, we should have taken Jordan Love. We actually messed up big time. That was a big, big mistake. I don't know why we didn't take Jordan. Oh my god. I made a big mistake there. I would have rather had Jordan Love than Condre Miller. God dang. Okay, well, we gotta hope we get Matt Stafford for that Kupp connection. That would be invaluable. Don't make that mistake. I can't believe I just did that. We could have really gone, like... Yeah, we could have gone Jordan Love, man. And Matt Stafford goes. Oh, this is awful. Damn, man. We're really, getting shat on right now. Okay. Alright, so very interesting build for sure. Don't love it. Now we're just gonna have to take... How many picks do we got? These all kind of have to be quarterback, tight end. So in that case, we're gonna put up Dawson Knox, Bryce Young. Oh, I don't know why I took Condre Miller knowing Gus Ed. It's so stupid. So stupid. Okay, I'm on the clock. Taking Bryce Young. I'm gonna take Dawson Knox. So, interesting build we got. We didn't have to worry about tight end really much later on. So, that was a good thing. However, we did kind of OD it at the running back position. Condre Miller was a wasted pick when we could have just gone Gus Edwards, Jordan Love, and Gus Edwards versus Bryce Young and Condre Miller. I guess we're taking a stab at the NFC South. But next picks, I think we're still going quarterback, tight end. I think we can get some decent players. Michael Mayer, Conklin, Hunter Henry, Isaiah Likely. Banking on a Mark Andrews injury would be massive. Ryan Tannehill, Jimmy G, Desmond Ritter. Yeah. CJ Stroud. That's what we'd be looking at. Even Mac. But just out of curiosity, could still take Gus Edwards. If I had to punt one of these, what would it be? Quarterback or tight end? What do I feel more confident about? Dalton Schultz or Dawson Knox? I don't feel confident either. Because Gus Edwards is essentially buying our insurance policy with our last pick. Or it's like we just kind of hope for the best. Yep, I think that's our plan. So to wrap this up, I think Tyler Conklin, Michael Mayer, Ryan Tannehill, Jimmy G, CJ Stroud. As we just went. Hunter Henry just went. Michael Mayer. And then Gus Edwards. Yeah. I'll put right here. Sort of how I'm looking at it. And of course one for the positions. So either one of Tyler Conklin or one of Michael Mayer. I would rather have Conklin, but they're both starting tight ends, could get touchdowns, so that's really what we're banking on. Tannehill, Garoppolo, CJ Stroud, don't really see any upside there. It's just if Geno Smith and Bryce Young really have a bad day, kind of need someone. Gus Edwards is our insurance policy for our weakest position. Let's see what we end up with. I think we're going to end up with a tight end and quarterback. And Gus Edwards goes. So as our insurance policy goes, so it makes our decision just easier for us. where we're just going to pick one of these tight ends and quarterbacks. Two picks away. I think we'll kind of get our choice here, considering this guy has 3 tight ends and 3 quarterbacks already. And then Evan Hall. Okay, so I'm going Conklin here. I'm going Tannehill. That's gonna wrap up our team. Let's review this team. We essentially did wide receiver robust strategy with this team, and it came down to Geno Smith, quarterback, Bryce Young as well, Ryan Tannehill as a third quarterback, and then running backs, J.K. Dobbins, RB1, David Montgomery, RB2, Rashad White, RB3, A.J. Dillon, RB4, Tyjae Spears, RB5, Condre Miller, RB6, wide receiver, Stephon Diggs, wide receiver 1, Kupp, wide receiver 2, Samuel, receiver 3, Christian Watson, receiver 4, Tyler Lockett, receiver 5, Alan Lazard, receiver 6, and then tight ends, Schultz, tight end 1, Knox, tight end 2, Conklin, tight end 3. That's going to wrap it up for us today. It was great doing another draft pick. I'm glad it was from a different position this time. That's going to be all for us today. And until next time.